I actually weed in one of the back of the speakers.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's mine. I've got to get that fixed.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know.
Yeah.
I thought something.
Go on.
When the electrician comes round, right, to fix my stereo, okay, they go, what happened to it? I said, I'll pissed on it in the shop and that's why it's mine. He went, oh, fair due, yeah, well done, right? And he goes, right, that's 40 quid. As I hand over the money, just a little dribble, it's mine again.
That cash is yours?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Oh, it's so easy.
You'll never have to pay another penny.
I know.
It's a shame we don't live in Ricky World.
The Manic Street Preachers on XFM 104.9, and that's if you tolerate this, then your kids are going to get it too.
The Spider and the Horse.
Oh,
remember that?
It's great. Yeah, I don't really want to go into it.
No, we had this idea last week, like, for Czechoslovakian sort of short. Right?
Czechoslovakian animation.
Yeah, with...
That would be the music, obviously.
Yeah, it's called The Spider and the Horse. And it's obviously a satire against the government, and the bloke, quite right, has been put in jail for the rest of his life.
Yes.
Yeah, and Jesuit coming round opening old wounds.
Yeah.
They were just healing, right? And the horse, we established is a wicker horse.
It's a little wicker horse with a little sombrero. Probably sort of thing you'd buy if you were away in America.
Torremolinos. And the spider is just a blacked up crab.
That's it. It's a crab playing spider.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful cartoon. It's called something like The Inhumanity of the Eyes of March.
Yeah. The unbearable deafness of seeing.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
And it's made by Ivanovich Gorovich.
No, we're going to make it.
Oh, are we?
Yeah, we might as well do it now.
Actually, talking of ideas, Trace, we've had quite a few people just phoning in ideas for game shows and TV things, and we never asked for any ideas.
No,
people have just
but we
been
like
offering
it. We'll have them. They're ours now.
Yeah. 0171 580 1234. You can fax us.
Just to get this straight, any money made out of this is just mine.
That's right.
Yeah, go on.
This is from Nigel in Tottenham. He's come up with a great idea.
Yeah.
You get loads of a panel of blindfolded contestants. I'm thinking, who would you have there, Gervais?
What, contestants?
Yeah, blindfolded. You know, your sort of celebrity panel.
Are they got to be celebrities, have they?
I think so.
Ted Maltson.
Ted Maltson, obviously.
Judy Cooper.
Cooper, yeah.
Maybe Joe Bugner.
Oh, I thought it was going to be Henry Cooper, but...
Well, it could be, but I mean, that's not fair, isn't it? Because, I mean, he did beat him. He beat him by, like, 3/4 of a point, so he was heavyweight champion.
Wouldn't it be great if it was the bloke that used to play Rene in Hello Hello?
Yeah.
Right, is Sue Pollard, and then it's Muhammad Ali. That'd be incredible. Like, Muhammad obviously now can't talk that well because of the Parkinson's or whatever, so he'd just be there,
yeah.
Brilliant, that'd be great.
Well, Sue Pollard's a really interesting person.
So anyway, you've got your panel of contestants, and you bring on, a celebrity.
Yeah. Whose idea is this?
This is Nigel in Tottenham.
Yeah.
So you've got your blindfolded panel there.
Yeah.
A celebrity comes on, maybe, Nigel suggests, Jeremy Beadle, right? And they have to have their most deformed body part sucked by the panel of celebrities. Now, obviously, I assume in the case of Beadle, that's his weird, deformed, like, childlike hand.
Yeah.
And so they would suck that until...
or his goatee.
Or his goatee. And then they have to sort of suck
his breasts.
Jeremy. They have to suck Jeremy until they identified him.
Oh.
You know, and then...
that would be great. Oh, because it'd be like a little doll's hand down the back of your throat.
Yeah.
And I imagine he doesn't... Oh, no, he's probably perfectly manicured that side. The other one's a mess, though.
Yeah.
He can't do that one.
So, that's any other deformed celebrities? I'm trying to think if there are any others. I got a feeling it might be Beadle every week. Is it, Muhammad Ali? Who is it?
Don't diss Muhammad Ali, man.
Well,
no, I won't have that. I won't have that.
Anyway.
Ali's my man.
Anyway,
other defaults, I don't know. Stephen Hawking?
He's not deformed.
Not compared to you, no.
Michael Jackson?
No, this is libelous.
Is it?
It's got to be.
Who's deformed?
Who's deformed?
Which celebrities are deformed? A list of deformed celebrities.
0171 580 2000. What else have we done? We've done funny phone calls, haven't we?
We've done some funny phone calls.
Did that one like Penky when we phoned up Safeway and said, "Have you got some cheese?" And they said yes. And we showed them, didn't we?
That showed them.
Yeah.
Oh, we've done some crazy crank calls.
Yeah.
Do you want some beer?
Do you want some beer?
Brilliant game.
5 o'clock foreigner.
5 o'clock foreigner.
Yeah.
What else have we done? There's been just too much, hasn't there?
The alarm frog.
The alarm frog.
That never got off the ground yet.
It got going. Some great ideas.
Tip the balance. That's the last one I've got.
Tip the balance. You haven't explained it.
It's my last. I think it's a little bit in bad taste.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I don't want that on this show.
No, I mean, I think it's a little bit much.
Really? Is it too much? Is it the most outrageous thing you've ever...
Well, okay, no, this is an idea, right?
It's a board game.
It's a board game. I'll send it off to Waddington's when, It's 4 simple weights, sort of just like fulcrum weights, like scales.
Like a little seesaw?
Yeah, a little seesaw. And there's one end is like a bowl, right? The other end is like a kilogram weight.
Right.
And there's 4 of those, so 4 of you sit round, and you've got to quite simply tip the balance, right?
So you've got to fill the bowl?
Fill the bowl, yeah.
What, with rice or...
No.
Household object?
No, bodily secretions.
Right.
So it's the first,
Maybe you shouldn't tell us about this.
Well, no, because there's simple rules. Anything that comes out your body is all right, okay, in every form.
Right.
Well,
anything that comes out of your body,
Yeah.
you put that into the bowl and sort of tip the balance.
So I was just thinking, if I said it quieter, it wasn't so bad. I was going to go, it's piss. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Doesn't work right. Snot. Sick.
Yeah. Spunk.
Well, I was going to say cum, because then I could be spelling it C-O-M-E. Therefore, getting by some of the radio authorities rather sneakily. And spunk, as you said, is like courage, isn't it?
Exactly.
Like in the Waltons, they go, oh, look, I love your new girlfriend, John Boy, she's full of spunk. Yes. Sorry about that.
Well,
I've been carried away, Dad.
Good night, John Boy.
Yeah.
John Boy. Good night.
Right, here's the cure. We'll come back to this. 20 to 6, Ricky Gervais show.
And
Steve.
What have we offered today? Well, we've offered Tip the Balance, the new board game from Waddington's, which involves secreting various bodily fluids into a bowl in order to tip the balance.
Yeah, and then what you go, tip the balance. I just imagine the front cover with sort of Granny. She's stooped. Yeah, she's just like...
she's got trousers down.
Yeah.
She's just... And
she's missed it. She's missed it completely. They're all laughing.
And the family are there behind her. They're clapping and cheering.
The mother just laughing, doing a dustman's blow.
Yeah.
Right. And the 14-year-old boy, he's got... Right, okay.
Well, he's enjoyed it the most, let's be honest. But what about if you know that bingo is the most popular evening pastime in the country, and there are these huge bingo palaces.
Yeah, that's because
with
they haven't
thousands of seats.
Yeah.
Imagine if they were all playing Tip the Balance.
It'd be great. The smell.
Oh, it'd be incredible.
God,
that'd be fantastic.
That'd be great. You could have winner stays on.
Yeah,
because you'd have a disadvantage then, wouldn't you? Well, I've just.
I imagine in Japan they've already got a TV show like that. I'd imagine.
A kilogram's a lot though to get rid of.
Yeah, you've got to have a lot of sputum.
I know everything. Yeah,
but I think it's a great idea. Could you give birth into the bowl?
Yeah, well, no. Well, you could, but anything you put in there, you lose. So you'd have to be willing to. Yeah. Like you can't. You could bleed into it and amputate into it, but you can't have it back. Like you couldn't put a false limb in,
right?
Because you bleed it there, because so that's sort of cheating.
Yeah.
But there is a thing called the fish card, where if you're all out of it, right, you're all strained out and you've vomited and snotted, and everyone's got 0.8 kilograms in theirs, you can go fish card, right, and you can take someone else's bowl and pour it into yours, but you've got to pour it via your mouth.
Right.
So you take a big glug of that, and then you do it, and you win.
You've thought this through, haven't you?
Yeah.
You've played this, haven't you?
No, I haven't played it. I haven't got the equipment.
Right.
Wow. Nearly end of the show with it, isn't it?
I can't even be bothered to criticise you.
It's not worth it, is
your
it?
use of language anymore.
I know, yeah.
So late in the day. You're not going to master it at the age of 45, however old you are. I mentioned, I guess we could call it Freak Show or something like that.
Yeah.
Where celebrities with deformities come on.
That was Nigel's from Tottenham.
Nigel in Tottenham came up with the idea.
The most deformed. What would you put forward as your most deformed bit?
Well, luckily, sucking my most deformed bit will be curiously enjoyable for me. Anyway, I asked for a few more celebrities who've got deformities, and various people have called in. Jez in East Barnet mentioned John Thor, who, of course...
So with him?
Well, John's left leg, I think, is shorter than his right. He always sort of hobbles a bit as he walks.
You have to suck the whole of the left leg?
Yeah.
Right.
So that's...
Say that again, Lewis. Well, I was just saying, size that, like the fat bird in the opera. Yes, I know it is now. What? Because I said, no, nothing to do with it. I just saw him do it. I just forgot and I was pissed. Yeah, go on.
Paul Daniels, apparently one arm is shorter than the other.
Can I just say, the head?
True enough. Yeah, Debbie McGee could come on and just bring Paul as her deformed...
under her arm.
Object, yeah. That's from Tony Namersham. We've also had Ian Jury. Someone's mentioned that. Says that Ian Jury...
His left side. Yeah.
Really? Did he have a stroke or something? Polio.
Polio, wasn't it? Yeah, yeah.
So his left side. And Anthea Turner, apparently she lost the middle 3 of her toes or something in a sort of horrible accident. I don't know if that's true. Anyway, yeah, Anthea Turner, would be great. Just get her on anyway.
She lost... Oh, what?
Well, I don't think it can be true, to be honest. It says that she's only got 2 toes on one of her feet because she lost the other 3 in a flyman accident.
Oh, my God.
But I don't know if that's true.
So it's when you used to go to school and say had a fight with the lawnmower?
Yeah, she did.
Yeah. No, I meant your hair, love. No, look at me toes. Oh! Oh!
Yeah, exactly. So, so celebrities...
What would you suck? Would you suck the gap or would you suck the toes that flew off in the garden?
I really haven't thought about it.
Why not?
I haven't really given it much thought to it, to be honest.
I just got time for one more song, then the news... I'm not going to do this for any one computer. If we've got any news. Remember last week? There's no news. Yeah. Oh, sorry, there's no news. Yeah. No news. Must be news, some news, mustn't there? Yeah. Give us last week's.
Anything will do.
You usually do. Right, it's Lloyd Cole, and Are You Ready to Be Heartbroken? I got Sandy Shaw's version of this.
Cheers.
It's not interesting, is it?
No, not in the slightest.
XFM 104.9.
That's it then.
Sorry,
put your headphones on.
Sorry,
it's got a toilet roll holding down the microphone because it's broken. I've been working on one computer.
The whole show's been a debacle.
Yeah. You know why? Because we're no good and we don't plan anything, and that's got to be stopped.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
Someone should stamp that out.
I'm getting sick of it. Yeah. Do you think I like just turning up often inebriated with nothing to say, abusing people, breaking? Do you think I like that?
No. I know.
Well, I want to play Bob Dylan.
But at the same time, Rick, in our defence,
we don't care.
Not only that, we're
getting paid for it.
We're not monkeys, all right? We're not performing monkeys.
No.
If people need us to entertain them, then they ought to take a closer look at themselves, I think.
Yeah.
All right, we're just, we've got better things to do with ourselves than having that on the radio trying to entertain people.
You've got lots of better things to do with yourself, and you often do what I'm trying to present, which is what puts me off more than anything. And I never tip the balance. You know what I mean? You need a lot more. What?
No, I was just thinking I thought I had something to say, but I haven't.
Who's Snowden's guests?
Matt from Gene.
Oh, Matt from Gene, excellent. I like Gene. And who else? And is, what's his name?
From 3 Colours Red.
Pete from 3 Colours Red. Brilliant, excellent. Okay, we better get out of here.
Yeah, we're good.
Bob Dylan, It's All Over Now. Baby Blue.
Go on.
All right, Em.
All right, see you soon.
Cheers.
It's all, the track is Celebrity Skin. Ricky Gervais.
Oh, yeah.
It's a joy.
It's fantastic to be back. See if we can boost those ratings for another hour.
Yeah. Now, listen, you brought a ginger wig with you this evening. As I say, I'm not entirely certain what part of anatomy it's for.
Well, it's not from a cock. No, we're going to be playing a sort of like...
oh, charming!
John Peel can say the F word.
That's entirely subjective. That's the name of a band, Ricky.
Oh, right. So if I go out tonight and see a band called Suck a Dog's Cock, I can rave about that. Just because he's a grown-up, he can say the F word. He can't say it. Well,
look,
he say
just
it.
You're here to play radio game shows.
Okay, it's great.
And that's what we're going to do.
King of the Game Show. We played Who Wants to Be a Millionaire last time.
We did. It was great.
No one won the million.
They won a BBC pen, though. We gave 3
I actually
BBC
meant on the
pens
game
away.
show on television.
Oh,
keep up, Anne Hobbs. But we're going to play sort of a version of Blind Date. I've got my mate in. As you can see, he's not the best-looking bloke in the world.
Come on, then.
Shut up a minute. Don't embarrass me.
All right.
Okay. I'll just describe him to you if you want to. He can't get a girlfriend for obvious reasons. He's 6'7". He's sort of got a puce sort of translucent skin about him. He's got bulgy eyes on the side. He's hideous. He's a freak. He's an ugly man.
Don't price me outside the market.
No, but we're going to see if we can get on national platform to get him a woman stupid, lucky enough to maybe. I've got my idea.
Does he have a name?
Steve.
Steve, okay.
Yeah.
Steve, is it all right to ask you a couple of questions, just to get the girls kind of,
Who's she?
Juicer. That's Anne Hobbs.
Alan Hobbs?
Yeah.
Anne Hobbs.
Okay. Steve, how big...
She's in all the magazines, all the blogs.
Steve.
Magazines. I've got stacks of magazines.
Steve!
You wouldn't in yours, no.
Have you... I don't know, though, actually, in this line. Have you ever been on the back of any sort of Portuguese playing cards?
That's it.
On the back of a bus, I've been many times, but not Portuguese playing cards.
Yeah.
Steve, I need to ask you a few questions, as I say, because we need to sort of ginger the girls up, the listeners,
What's that mean?
Ginger them up. It means,
This is disgusting.
You got John Peel saying the F word and getting away with it because he's been in radio a few years. You got her playing things going, you bastard. Yeah. Then she's saying gingering you up. That's got to be illegal for a start.
She's smoking something.
What is
Steve,
it's not
the girls need to know.
She doesn't smoke crap.
A couple of things. What's your star sign?
Eh?
What's your star sign, love?
What does that mean?
Come on, it's
When were you born?
important.
Quick, when were you born? What month?
November.
Yeah.
What is he, Sagittarius? I don't know. How big's your appendage?
My what?
She's getting so
She's
dirty.
just disgusting.
I know.
I didn't come in here to be insulted with this kind of thing.
You can go that anyway,
I've got
can't you?
things to be doing, Gervais. Do you know what I mean?
She's the best they've got now. Now they've lost Edmonds and Savile. What's happened to Jimmy Savile? No, he was good.
He's beautiful.
He loved the kids.
He loves them.
I think he still does love children.
I've seen pictures. He
I
loves
know,
them.
yeah.
Vicky,
What's
we're
happened
not
to Jimmy
doing a
Savile?
really good, a particularly good job at tantalising the female listeners.
Okay,
here.
right. He's ugly. He's pig ugly. He's gimp.
Okay.
He's embarrassing to be with. He's so. What's the number? Give out the number.
0500 110 100. That's the number you need if you want a blind date with Ricky Gervais's desperate mate
Yeah,
tonight.
yeah.
Yeah, a merciful act, I think, for
Can I just
any
tell you
woman.
about my idea for my own particular lovely game show to go on telly? It's got a big star in it.
All right.
It's called Celebrity Foxy Boxing. It's not scantily clad women. It's celebrities beating up Dr. Fox for charity.
Hey!
Just even do a link. You get the crankies come in and kick shit out of them.
0500 110 100. That's the number you need if you'd like to, if you'd like a blind date with Ricky Gervais's best mate. And it's Hobbs and Gervais this evening. Oh, we're playing blind date with Steve, aren't we?
Gervais and Hobbs, really. I suppose we've got to ask Steve what sort of woman he's looking for.
Yeah.
I can't stress enough that he really is. I've seen women laugh when I've introduced him to him, and some sort of like get a bit scared. He is hideous looking. I want to let people know that, so there's no con involved. He's a salamander. What sort of woman are you looking for, Steve?
Hey?
What sort of woman
I
are you
don't
looking
need all this, it's like, do you know all this stick?
No.
Coming here, Hobbs is starting it as well.
Yeah.
Between records, gabbling away.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I don't mind, but
Well,
it's
come on,
just...
get on with it. What sort of woman are you looking for?
Kind of woman, celebrity women, famous women.
Like who?
Oh, I don't know. Louise Woodward.
Louise Woodward.
She's a good-looking girl.
Yeah.
She's a good-looking lady.
Yeah. I see you thinking there. You're thinking that with all that trouble with the, child killing,
Yeah.
that there won't be a lot of people in the queue.
On the
reckon I
contrary,
can
I
jump to the
think
top.
you're aiming a bit high there, to be honest.
Really?
What are you talking about?
You
You're
like
aiming
it?
a little bit high. We're not thinking celebrity here, are we? We're thinking about the average Radio 1 listener that might appeal to you.
I don't know. It's got to be a celeb, really. Mo Molam.
Mo Mola.
Oh, good-looking girl. She's
You
a
like her
good-looking lady.
headband, do you?
Well, that's it's funny you say that. I saw her on the telly, and she had like a little bit of lip gloss and big earrings and that big headband, and she looked like Simon Le Bon.
Oh, he's a good-looking fella. Duran, a classic band.
Actually, Louise Woodward looks a bit like Simon Le Bon. You like women who look like the lead singer of Duran Duran.
I'd rather that than women that look like the lead singer at ZZ Top.
So Anne Hobbs is out
She's
there.
out of it. She's out of it altogether. Look at Anne Hobbs
Must
there.
be the
What is
beard,
that? What is she
yeah.
wearing? What is that? A smock? When was that fashion? You can look at Anne Hobbs. She takes fashion tips from Last of the Summer Wine.
I know, and all the haze of
What's
smoke.
wrong with that? I mean, that's a wonderful programme.
Yeah.
You can't...
Yeah, but not Bill Owen.
Yeah, she says she's no Louise Woodward, is she?
Yeah. Oh, Louise. Oh, Louise Woodward's pudgy, but she's not. It's just baby fat.
She's got a beautiful,
baby
beautiful
fat.
hairstyle, though,
Baby
hasn't
fat.
she?
It's not baby fat. That's a Freudian slip. It's puppy fat.
What did I say?
You said baby fat.
Puppy fat.
That's
No,
the
she's
phrase.
gorgeous.
She did-
What are you talking about? She was completely remodelled.
She didn't kill any puppies.
She didn't.
If Louise Woodward's been touching puppies, I'm not interested. I'll be honest. Forget it. No, I'm not going out with a puppy killer. That's just sick.
You're not going out with anybody other than a
God.
standard Radio 1 listener this
God.
evening. Because that's all we have to offer you. What can I say?
All
We
right,
cannot lay out
okay.
celebrities on a silver platter for you. That's
Well,
completely insane.
He's looking for anyone who's stupid enough to one, call up, and B, fall for it, and C, go out with him, and D's out of the question. He's never got the
it
D
is.
yet.
Yeah. But listen, we've got a prize here. Skegness riverboat trip, chicken in a basket.
No, I
It's
can't afford
box.
that. It'll be...
No, it's free to the
What?
winner and you. That's your date.
Hey, it's not bad. I thought it was going to be wine and dine and 25 quid.
You can't pay 25 quid to someone to go out with you.
What, 50?
50 would be better, yeah.
50 will be all right, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, okay, one more record and then we'll stick a caller on. 0500 100 if you feel that you can contend with these sick men, and they are sick. And if they've said anything to offend you, I retract it immediately. Yeah.
Mel B.
Ricky Gervais is with us. His mate Steve is absolutely desperate.
Look at him panting.
Desperate for a date.
Oh.
And happily, we've got Laura on the phone from Worcester.
Hello.
Laura, you've not been put off by all this kind of chat about, the aesthetics here.
No, not at all, mate. Just go out for a laugh, don't you?
Yeah, well, the good thing is we know you can't have any standards or you'll be listening to Anne Hobbs, really. So that's the plus, isn't it? Oh, no, where are you from? Worcester?
Yeah, we're from Worcester.
That's the. I only know one thing about Worcester. It's that sauce, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
And it tastes nothing like Worcester, does it?
Well, I wouldn't know. I haven't tasted it myself yet.
Whereas Daddy's sauce, that's a
Oh,
dead
yeah, I
ringer.
have plenty of Daddy's sauce, but not Worcester sauce.
Hey, steady there. Was better stop it there. Right, I've got a couple of questions for you to see if you're eligible for Steve.
All right, then.
Okay, start off. You've got
Hang on a
bit of a
sec,
wet
Ricky.
cut-
Did you pen these questions? I thought this was Steve's gig.
Well, I'm looking out for him because he can get hurt out there. Look at him. Look at him. As if he can look after. What do you think of him? That's a serious Anobs. Like you can see him. They can't. Do you think he's a good-looking fella?
Come on then, Anne Hobbs. Oh, yeah, it's all lots of this. It's all lots of gibbly-gabbly-gobbly, isn't it? She's talking all the time.
You like
But
a bit
suddenly
of gobbly. You should be so lucky to get any gabbly-gobbly, mate.
Let's not start on that, Rick.
So what do you think of him?
Laurie looks good from the back, love.
Oh, here she is.
Do you still do
Here
that
she
one,
is.
do you?
Here's the old Anne Hobbs here.
Yeah,
just
who are you
nattering
going to
away.
talk to Steve like that?
What's going on here?
I don't know.
I didn't come on here to be insulted. What kind of woman's
You
this?
can go anywhere, can't you? Right.
Ricky, questions, come on.
I take that off that Chris Moyles. He's hilarious. He's
Yeah.
a zany
Right,
bloke.
Chris,
He's mad.
no.
He's mad, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
But
yeah.
not this Alan Hobbs.
No, Alan Hobbs. Right, Laura.
Yeah.
From Worcester. Have you got a bit of a West Country accent as well, haven't you?
No.
Oh, sorry.
Just get on with it, Rick. God's
Okay,
sake.
what's your favourite band?
My favourite band?
Yeah.
I like a bit of Radiohead and like...
My iron lung. My iron lung.
You hate Radiohead,
What are you
Steve.
talking about? I know it all.
You told me you hated Radiohead.
I know all the songs. I know all the lyrics.
Yeah.
What is that I Hate Radiohead t-shirt you
No, it's not. Shut up, Anne Hobbs. Here she comes in. Look at her.
I
She's
know.
got it in for me, Alan Hobbs. Here.
I know, yeah. Which is
Let's try another question.
Let me ask.
Come on,
if
let me
you're
ask.
not careful, Anne Hobbs, they'll push you to after midnight.
Sorry, let me ask a question here? All right. No, seriously. What's her name?
Laura.
Alan Hobbs.
Shut up. This Laura.
Oh, Laura.
Do you like Aswad?
Aswad.
Aswad.
I don't think I was around when they were around.
Of course she doesn't like Aswad.
Well, good. No, excellent.
You love Aswad.
Shut up.
You hate Radiohead.
I've never
you
heard
don't.
any of their songs. I don't know any of their songs.
Okay, you got one more question.
Go on then.
All right, I'll ask a question then. What's her name?
Laura.
Yeah. It's simple things like that I need to master, isn't it?
Write it down.
Do you like those people, Laura, who like torture monkeys?
Laura, not Nora.
Whatever. I'm back to last summer wine again. Oh, Nora Batty. Anyway,
yeah.
no, listen, right,
No moaning
listen,
with
shut up.
tights.
I've got to ask this girl a question. She
Yeah,
might be
what's
my prospective wife, who knows?
Yeah.
Right, now, listen, Laura,
What?
do you like those people who, like, torture monkeys, and do experiments on rabbits and, like, kill pandas for fun?
No, she's an anti-vivisectionist. I can hear it in her voice.
That is.
You don't like any of that?
No.
See?
No, all right, nor do I.
No, sorry, I don't think you're matched, Laura.
I
I'm
don't-
sorry about that. We'll send you a...
Lovely.
No, I still, seriously, Rick, like, she'll be all right.
Can we send her a Blue Peter pen?
We can send her a
Can I?
BBC pen.
I'll have a
Yeah.
go. Yeah,
Laura, stay on the line and
Sure,
we'll
Rick.
get your address. Are you really going to blow this girl out? She sounds like a dream
I'm sorry,
to me,
no, I
Ricky.
don't even know. Of course I'm not going to blow her out.
Rick, I'll do it. Oh, this one I do.
No, you can't.
No, she'll do.
She can't.
It's fine.
And astonishing as it may seem, we actually have another contestant on the phone.
Who's
Can you
this
believe
then?
this?
Who's this?
This is Charlie in Oxford.
Hello.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Be afraid. Be very afraid. Honestly, I wish I could send you a photograph or fax you. I'm not exaggerating. This isn't a joke. He is hideous.
It can't be that bad, can it, really?
Well, they always say that. They always say that, and then they scream and they start crying, and I'm after there saying, I'm really sorry, I did warn you. So
Okay.
I'm just, okay.
Charlie, where are you calling from? You sound like you're in a pothole.
No, we're in Oxford Brookes Uni, N Block. N Block.
Oh, N Block. Yeah.
The
Oh, N
legendary M Block, eh?
Block.
Yeah,
Not
that's
Oxford
all.
Students.
Is that people who are bad at the real Oxford? You get put in
Yeah.
N Block.
We're the bad ones, yeah.
What do you say?
We're stupid, mate.
Hilarious. Brilliant. Yeah, well done. Student humour. I'm not going to have a student, Rick.
Oh, come on, go
I'm
on.
not touching a student with a barge pole.
You never have, no.
But
Think of all the
students,
cheap cider.
what am I going to say
What
to
are
a
you talking
student? I
about?
don't know anything about anything.
Oh, dear. Right, I'll ask you some questions.
Come on, Ricky.
Well, hang on. Are you still there?
We're still here, yeah?
What do you mean we?
We.
Listen, it's not an orgy, love. I don't know what you think you're after
No,
here.
it's just me, darling, sorry.
All right, it's a meal and 25 quid and then you're off home.
All right, then, sorry.
All right, unless you get lucky.
Okay.
Now then, let me ask you a question.
No, hang on,
They come
Ricky.
on the line, they're cheeky.
Okay, right. Just do a favourite band first, surely.
All right, yeah, favourite band.
What's your favourite band?
My favourite band is Ash.
Ash.
Yeah.
Ash? What?
You don't know anything about that, have you? Do you like Aswad?
They're all right, yeah, they're not bad.
Oh, okay, right, okay. Right, ask her a question then, quick.
All right, what's her name?
What's her name?
Charlie.
Charlie, yeah.
Ridiculous name.
Thanks.
When you go to a club, do you like dress up?
Yes.
Well, let me be more specific. When you go out, do you like dressing up as Steve's mother?
No.
Right, you see, you're not right for him. You're not really matched then, are you? Okay, this is it. Let's cut through the bullshit. Right? Do you think looks are, say, as important as personality?
Well, no, we don't think so, no.
Right, well, it doesn't matter
Definitely
because his
not.
personality is rubbish as well. You've spoken to him, he's got no personality, he's basically a crap person, all nasty, idiot, and he's ugly. So I'm sorry, I'm going to save you from a fate worse than death, Charlie. I'm going to have to say
It's
no.
like the blocks in my bloke, really. I mean,
Really?
The blocks in your bloke?
Hey, there'll be none of that.
You're trying to get clever now.
He's tried that once, blocks in his bloke, and but can we send her a blankety blank checkbook and pen?
Oh, we can. I think you deserve a BBC pen, Charlie. Would you like one?
we'd love one. Thank you.
Okay.
To be honest with you, Alan Hobbs, she'll do. Seriously, because it's getting late.
Yeah.
And you may as well. Hey, she may as well. I mean, what do you think, Rick?
No.
What?
No, she seems really nice, and it's no. We got to find someone with absolutely no. Hold on, though. I just thought of something. You'll have anything, won't you?
Well,
Anne Hobbs.
no, I got standards.
Fair play. 0500 110 100. That's the number you need tonight if you want a blind date with Ricky Gervais's best mate, Steve. You like that one, don't
What's
you?
my name?
What's my name?
I'll be honest. You probably saw him.
Well, I tell you what, yeah. I mean, that's a very, very strong point in his favour, I think.
He can groove.
He can dance.
Yeah.
You should see that wrist action.
I know.
Well, I've had a lot of practice. But listen, it's not just the grooving, Rick. Come on, Rick.
It's so easy, isn't it?
It was a beautiful
It's the-
interpretation of the Snoop ears.
Yeah.
What about?
You know,
what about
swinging at the
there must
wrist.
be some other selling points, Rick. Come on, because you are selling me down the river a bit here.
Right, okay. Some good points. You're young.
Yeah.
You're not in prison.
Go on.
Well, I've only known you a year.
Come on, there must be something.
You're not in prison.
Well, I'm quite a catch.
8 with Steve tonight, but
25, 40 quid. Put up to 40 quid.
yeah,
I'm not made of money,
40
Rick.
Then go on.
30 quid.
9 minutes we have to do this before the news. So
9 minutes is more than enough for Steve, isn't it?
I'll tell you what. So Steve, it's looking grave, isn't it? Really,
It's like a what?
it's looking grave.
Yeah.
We've got one last chance.
We have one
This
last
will be it,
chance.
This will be it.
Yeah, and it's Wayne. He's on the phone from Manchester. Wayne, are you with us?
Wayne. All right, mate.
All right.
How's
How
it
you
going?
doing?
Wait a minute, I'll stop you there, Gervais.
What? No, you're up for this, are you, Wayne? Up for a blind date with Steve?
Yeah, much for anything.
Excellent.
Gervais,
Brilliant.
I'll stop you there.
What?
He's a fella.
Yeah. You all right, Wayne?
He might just fancy a pint.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, it's
I'll
all
tell
right.
you, once he sees me, he won't want to drink anything, eat anything. I'll tell you, he'll only have one thing on his mind.
Yeah.
Get him in.
Yeah. No. He's up for it. So,
He sounds keen to me.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
I'm heterosexual, Rick. He's a fella.
Steve, you've got no chance with either sex, so it won't make a difference. Why restrict yourself? In fact, I'm thinking you probably shouldn't restrict yourself to the human race. And if Wayne's up for it, he's warm-blooded, he's human, he's from Manchester, I know.
He's obviously got a sense of humour.
He's
which is
obviously,
very important.
yeah, wait till he sees him, he'll lose that straight away. Well, I'll ask you a few questions, Wayne.
Go on then.
So do you like walking on the beach? Maybe in the sunshine? Maybe in the rain? Do you like poetry, for example?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you like, what's your favourite band? Do you like
My
Asthma?
favourite poet.
No, what's your favourite band?
My favourite band.
Yeah.
It's got to be the one and only Oasis.
Oh, Steve loves Oasis, don't
Yeah. It's got to be.
I've never heard him. No,
you? Oh, he loves Oasis.
I don't,
Oh, what's your favourite food?
Do you
Wayne?
like Aswad?
Aswad.
Yeah.
Shine like a star.
Oh, he does.
Oh,
Wayne.
he knows it.
no,
I
no,
bet you
no,
could
that's
even
right.
sing the chorus for us, can you, Wayne?
Shine,
Come on, can you
shine
sing the
like a
chorus?
star.
Come on and shine.
Oh,
Shine like a star.
yeah.
Shine
Oh,
so bright.
Oh, this is a match made in
No,
heaven.
I've never liked Aswad. I've always thought they were a bit weak, sort of kind of cold reggae. I've never liked it.
Oh, fantastic. Oh. So, you're quite open-minded, are you, Wayne?
At the moment I am, yeah.
Yeah, you'll try anything, won't you?
Yeah?
Yeah,
Once.
excellent. Do you like to experiment? Sort of like push the boundaries back?
Yeah?
Fantastic. Right,
Looks
okay.
like we've got a winner.
No,
Right.
no.
Okay, well, it's
Forget
someone.
the BBC pen, we've run out anyway.
You'll have to come down to London, though.
It's
I thought to be safe, maybe you could meet somewhere,
Well,
like,
Ricky, we've got the Skegness riverboat trip all set up, chicken in a basket
I don't
laid
think it'll
on.
work out.
will you come back next week and tell us how it went?
Yeah?
Fantastic, Wayne.
Brilliant!
I don't think it'll work out. No, I don't think.
Total result, Ricky.
No,
Oh, yes.
I don't think it'll work out.
So, Ricky, we made it. Can you
I knew we
believe
would.
it?
No, I never let him down. That is excellent. Looking forward to the date?
Well, when is it? Because I can't make it.
Well, you don't know when it is yet.
No, I can.
You'll be all right. You'll be all right. Don't
I was
worry.
thinking
It's not what I was looking for. I was looking for sort of, a kind of Monica Lewinsky type,
Yeah.
Sort of person that you know what you're going to get before you've even started.
And there'll be no embarrassing things like, oh, Monica, I've got this idea. Would you mind?
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
She's already at it.
I've got some cigars. Well, actually, no, I got a packet of Camels. Will that do?
We could actually probably stump up for a couple of Radio 1 knee pads, though, couldn't we?
Yeah,
To take away with him tonight.
What kind of a mind she got?
I know.
Stephen Wayne.
I'll
It's
tell you
a
what, Alan Hobbs is
beautiful
famous for it.
Is she?
So have you still got those playing cards?
Those playing cards, man, are live.
Is Wiley on them as well?
Wiley?
Yeah.
Oh, dearie me. I tell you, Wiley, the poor man's Anne Hobbs.
Really?
Don't you think?
Well, that's very nice. That's very nice.
Isn't that's a touching compliment?
We
isn't
can't
it?
come back, can we? 'Cause
You
you're-
can't
you're
ever again.
Going after 12.
I know, yeah.
So,
So this is it, a fond and final farewell.
Well, it was short-lived.
Yeah,
Story of my life.
yeah.
Well, I'll see you all. Thanks for listening.
See you later then.
Cheers.
Bye. It's Mary Ann Hobbs on Radio 1 till midnight. Right now, it's for the news with Phil Williams.
What happened to Foucher?
Never mind, Felching. It's 11:30.
97 to 99 FM, Radio 1 Newsbeat.
Well, in that case,
Slade it is then.
no, Black Sabbath.
Slade, I'll get lost. Slade. And if we're counting
Black
Led Zeppelin,
Sabbath.
if we're counting Led Zeppelin, obviously Led Zeppelin.
No.
Black Sabbath.
Sabbath are better than Zeppelin.
Oh,
Oh, come on.
No, you're wrong. You're having a mental aberration if you think.
Go on, give me an example.
Well, there's a fantastic story. Just the ludicrousness. Is that right? Is that a word?
That's a word now.
Ludicrosity.
That'll do, yeah. Tony Iommi was asked when they hit big in America what it was like for Black Sabbath, and he said, "Oh, it was mad. We went back to the hotel, and there was like 10 Satanists sitting outside the hotel room, all dressed in black with black candles. So he blew the candles out and sung Happy Birthday to them."
Yeah.
So that is
but Led
proof.
Zeppelin said, "Been a long time since I rock and roll." And I think that sums it up.
Are you squeezing your lemon?
Yeah, I'm squeezing my little lemon. I'm putting my little cocktail chipolata on the table between 2 pickled onions and seeing if that
And the
fat
juice
fried
is running
tomato-
down your leg.
Yeah, and the juice is running down my leg, indeed. Well, we've embarrassed ourselves.
Yes.
I think in a way we might have embarrassed XFM, and I know.
think certainly
Mainly,
we've embarrassed London.
Yeah.
So who have you just had someone on the phone or on the fax saying what
I
about the
was voting for
sneaker?
the sneaker pimps if they're from Birmingham. I didn't know if they were
Are
or
they
not.
from? I don't know if sneaker pimps are from Birmingham.
Yeah,
but
but
I'm-
I think they are.
them small potatoes compared to
the Sabbath.
Yeah, the Sabs.
Exactly.
What is this obsession with Sabbath? I always thought Sabbath were a bit of like a joke rock band. Like
Oh.
I can't believe you
Well,
said that.
Led Zeppelin is that like the mould of the first rock gods, the greatest British band of what?
Yeah,
what?
who have Led Zeppelin got an influence? You know what they've influenced? That whole brand of poodle rockers with big hair like Extreme. That's who they've influenced.
That's not their
Whereas
fault.
the Sabs, their influence has been really heavy, great rock bands like Nirvana and things like that. You know?
Sabbath are the best thing to come out of Birmingham, Ricky.
without
It's
any
as
shadow
simple
of a
as
doubt.
that.
Okay. Let's do it up to Thursday. I want proper votes, right, on faxes, right? Who is the best, the most influential, the best band out of Led Zeppelin and Black Sabbath?
You're
Simple as
playing
that.
with
Then we-
fire.
then
It's
we
like
count up.
comparing Bobby Davro to Tommy Cooper.
Oh,
It's honestly,
I don't think so.
I believe it is.
I think it's like comparing. Let's see.
Go on.
Europe
Right.
with Bernard Butler. Bernard Butler being Led Zeppelin.
What?
Black Sabbath.
Wow, that's a bit abstract.
But they're both completely crap.
Yeah.
Oh, whereas Bobby Davro's brilliant.
Ricky, you said tomorrow we're going to have a debate.
It's like comparing something I don't like very much with something I like a lot more.
yeah,
but you
well,
like
that's
the
fair
Smiths,
enough.
so you're erring on the side of soft, aren't you? Whereas Sabbath are hard.
Yeah, well, I like hard stuff as well.
So you like Europe and hate Bernard Butler?
No!
Is that what you
round.
said?
Other way
You
round.
hate Tommy Cooper, but you love Bobby Davro. How's that work?
No!
Well, that's what you're saying.
They're twisting it, Claire. Please vote for me. I'm by myself in the studio. 0171 580 2000.
Never vote for it.
Led Zeppelin's better than Black Sabbath.
0171 580 2000. We've got 10 more minutes to leave Campfield.
Let's ask Campfield.
Campfield.
That is the...
Go and get him.
We're just going to get him.
Anyway, Matt, let's a bit of small talk here.
Yes.
So you've enjoyed yourself today, have you?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
he's wrong.
He
so
is wrong, isn't he?
Yeah, he's having an aberration. Oh, he's here.
He hasn't been listening. Right. Have you heard what we've just been doing?
I've got no
Okay, right.
Ian Campfield.
Look,
Completely impartial.
Seriously, you two look away, right?
Right.
Okay.
I'm going to ask you, don't know what we think or who thinks, just answer the question, right?
Right.
In your opinion,
Yeah.
who is the most influential band, right, on the world rock scene?
Right.
Don't give me any clues.
No.
No, we're not saying anything.
Who, in your opinion, is the most influential band, it's the better band for you, and who influenced more people, out of Led Zeppelin and Black Sabbath?
And what scene? The rock scene. They're all rock
the most
scene.
influential in rock
Just
and
the
pop.
best band.
Yeah.
The best band. It's got to be Led Zeppelin.
Yes! Yes! I'm taking that. Yes! That's it.
You're scum.
That is it.
You're scum.
Because Led Zeppelin were Led Zeppelin when they weren't. They folded up Black Sabbath, great albums of Ozzy Osbourne. 20 years after that, I'm afraid they went crap. You didn't stipulate the Ozzy Osbourne people.
You said, if we asked Campfield, that would be definitive. You said it, you laid it on the line, we didn't give any clues. Campfield said, Led Zeppelin, that's it, I'm happy with that. Play a record. Right, this is incredible.
Don't even talk to them.
Why?
David
What's happened?
David Keenan took all these, right? Led Zeppelin got every vote except one. Every single person was for Led Zeppelin except one, and that wasn't to Black Sabbath, that was for Dave Keenan. Out of those two, said, I'll vote Dave Keenan, give him his own show. So Zeppelin got all the votes, Sabbath got none, Dave Keenan got more than Black Sabbath. Thank you, it's official.
For the discerning punter, of course, Black Sabbath will always be there. But for people that just say,
For people who haven't got
Bonnie
phones,
Tyler.
people who can't use the phone. I like the phone, but I can't use the phone. No, of course, people who can use modern technology, it's Led Zeppelin.
Excuse me a minute. Who did you say, Sturgis?
Well, I was going for Sabbath.
Right, Sabbath. And did you do the Friday Rock Show on Radio 1?
Exactly.
Arrest my case. No, arrest my case.
Yeah,
Okay.
and so
and
do
so do I.
And so do I.
You can shout
I
at
think
me.
I do.
Well,
I
look
think
at
I
this.
laid my case before you, and I rested it there, and it was lounging. Wait. The fingerprints of a koala bear are so similar to that of a human being that if they were found at the scene of a crime, the police would not be able to tell the difference.
Is that... Well, that is the fact that I remember.
That is the fact.
And is it true?
Well, it depends what sort of crime it
where-
was, really.
But you got this from a reliable source.
Of course, the internet.
So let me get this right. The fingerprints of a koala bear are so similar to those of a human being
Yeah.
that if they were found at the scene of a crime, the police would think that a human had committed that crime.
Yeah. Or vice versa, maybe.
What kind of a crime is that?
The great koala bear eucalyptus robbery.
Right. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they've come in, right? All the police have come in, the detectives, right? Quincy's come strolling in about half hour later, and they go, "It's all right, Quince, we've solved this one. This is obviously a human being." He goes, "Oh, is it? Oh, is it?" They go, "Well, yeah, of course it is. There's a bloke here. He's been bludgeoned to death with a lead pipe in the conservatory. He's a big lad. It's probably a 6-foot bloke, and he's hit him with the right hand by the window." Quincy goes, "Oh, it's a 6-foot bloke, was it? Oh, yeah." They go, "Yeah, right." He goes, "Oh, right, no, it's just that, you've ruled out the possibility of 5 koala bears standing on each other's shoulders, have you?"
In a long coat.
Yeah, with the trilby on.
Obviously.
The bottom one's the fat one going, "Oh, where are you going?" And the top one's going right, left, and they've
snuck past the security guard.
yeah, and they've got...
He's just said, "Go on through, sir."
Yeah,
Yes.
go on through, yeah, it's at press.
Yeah.
They've gone press, right? And they've gone in there, right? And they've got this bloke, they've got his confidence, they've got a false moustache, obviously.
Of course they have.
Like you're growing,
Yeah.
right? And they go, "All right, mate." And they go, "Oh, what's that over there?" The top one's gone, and the bottom one's holding it all up. Then they just scatter.
They just scatter, dump the coat.
They just leave a coat, like an empty coat with a hat on it. Right? And the thing is, I think Quincy knows because he's already rounded them up and he's got a confession out of them.
Right.
And so he's just being really smug. And they're going, "Oh, yeah, it's a bloke, isn't it? Yeah, it's a human being, yeah. Well, look, Quincy, the fingerprints. Yeah, let's have a look at these." And they go, "Oh." They've just
They're just like those. But yeah. Right, and but the thing is, I think that there's a Mr. Big.
Do you?
Yeah, that he's up the tree getting stoned on eucalyptus going, he's getting he's counting his cash.
He's just up there hanging loose, counting his cash.
He's fingerprinted, he's got an alibi, and these pawns...
They're not going to pin anything on Mr. Big.
They couldn't.
Because he's used those koala pawns. In his He's a devilish fiend.
Yeah, and they've done all the work. The little fat one, he's got bad shoulders now.
Yeah.
He's got 4 on him. And the tall one's got the little head with the trilby. He was at the top, because he can wield... like a lead pipe, presumably, or the hat fitted in. The hat. You've got that letter?
Ah, yes. No, I have. No, I'm gonna wait till later about this. There's a great letter. I'll wait till later.
Well, I'll play a song then.
Oh, please do. But, well, be careful. I mean, if you're a police officer, if you're listening, if you're currently investigating a crime, you've got fingerprints, you think you've sewn it up, think again.
Just think.
Have you looked at the koala angle?
Expect the unexpected.
Sorry, I just can't understand it. I don't think it's my kind of humour.
The competition is this, Steve.
I think you're a bit wacky. Don't really understand.
You're frightened, aren't you? You're frightened. And these people, not your phone up, but come into the studio.
I know.
You were scared last week, weren't you? He came in the week as well.
I kind of like Barrymore, that sort of thing. I think he's really funny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Barrymore.
No.
Sort of Cilla Black.
Steve, you're funny. But nowhere near as funny as me.
Just with the calls and the competitions, I think it just sort of goes over my head.
Look, the competition is this. Oh, sorry to Mark Adams as well. Nick cut you off and he's a regular listener. The competition is this. Someone phones up for no reason at all.
Yeah.
Don't give the reason away. Send me a CD is the winner.
It's the way you don't even use grammar.
There's no need.
Just use words.
Yeah.
Do you take the words that you say out of these bags? And is that how you form your sentences and your competition?
I don't think of it as forming sentences. I think of it as when my head gets hot, I have to cool it down. And speech is the best thing. It's sort of like, do you know what I mean? I walk on the street and I have to talk, and it sort of cools it down.
I've got some people who've called. John has called from North Harrow, Louise from Clapton, Claire from Hendon, Paul from Maida Vale.
Yeah.
I don't know why they called.
No reason.
I don't know who they are. Going back to the competition that you set.
Yeah. I like that one.
We've had a fella, Karl, from Catford.
Yeah.
Now, he phoned up to try and offer us a suggestion as to how we can receive money for free by begging for it without breaking the law.
Oh, he's the winner then.
And is he?
Yeah.
Well, right.
So,
the fella on the phones, the fella's manning the phones, even managed to get a CD out of him, persuaded him to send us a CD.
He would be the winner anyway, even if he hadn't sent the CD.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to pick a song here. I haven't worked out my next song. I've heard that for a while.
Gervais,
what?
I don't want to work here anymore. Is that all right? Do you mind if I...
No, there'd be plenty of people wanting to fill your shoes. And think of all the old newspapers I'll get out of it. Wait a minute.
Was on the tube earlier, Gervais. Now, I know that you walk into work, but I do have to take the tube. There's a kid on there, sat opposite me, 10, 11 maybe, all right? And he looks quite normal.
12 at the most.
Ordinary looking kid, just got the sort of, street clothes on or whatever. But, looks perfectly normal. He's not the kind of kid that's going to get bullied at school, just a normal looking kid. Except, Gervais, he was wearing a deerstalker hat. Now, what's happening there?
Oh, I love that.
Do you know what I mean? When he goes to school on Monday morning, if he's wearing the hat, they're just going to kick the hell out of him.
Well, all right, we'll pass that on to Howard. We'll keep that. And as I said, anyone wants to get hold of Howard, do it via us. He doesn't want to give out his address, obviously. Might attract mad people. Now, I read in the paper years ago, there was this guy, right, and he was from Sheffield, and he was at the birth of Christ. He'd lived before as a cow. Okay? Right.
Yeah.
But that's not all. Another bloke who also lived in Sheffield saw this and said, I don't believe it, so was I. Right? So what's the chance of that? They go, yeah, I was a cow as well. And they started this cult called Cattle for Christ. It's just 2 of them. But I just imagine people going to say, I was a donkey. God, did you see it? No, there was like a beam in the way. I couldn't see. Nor could I. No, I was being milked. Couldn't see a thing. Where were you? I was a chicken. So you saw everything. No, I was out, wasn't I? I was so close.
Hold 3 for the prodigal son. would be beautiful. Yeah, no, well, I mean, I'm sure there are all kinds of societies like this, and perhaps if you're a member of one, then we'd like to find out all about you.
Two idiots talking nonsense on the radio.
It's a cult.
Yeah, of course it is. Well, I am.
Challenge has been set.
Yeah. Matt didn't know this, but I'm a bit of a Subbuteo buff myself. He comes in here all hard with his sheepskin on, right, with his little team under his hand, his roller, and I go, I play Subbuteo. I said, I do, yeah. So, the gauntlet was laid down.
It was, yeah. We've got Chile against England, but unfortunately I haven't got Chile, so I brought in Morocco instead. Not Morocco, what are they called? Colombia, yeah. So if any of the defenders mess up, I can always shoot one of them.
Yeah, of course.
And that's going to be live. It's 10 minutes each way at 20 to 3 in the XFM Lounge.
We are actually doing a proper football match, YouTube football match on XFM this afternoon. Kick off at 20 to 3, so it's 10 minutes each way.
Yeah.
And we'll be dipping in occasionally to see
the little boy Fraser's going to be the referee.
Marvellous.
He's the only one that can fit on the pitch and run round.
Of course.
without disturbing any of the players.
Of course. It's a work of genius.
And I've picked my team.
Have you?
Yeah.
Already?
Yeah, England I'm having. No, I've got this, look at him. Look at his face. Gascoigne here. He's so pleased. Look at him there. He's only an inch high. But look at him. I've got Gascoigne there. Incy, Batty. Seaman there. I don't know if I've got this all over Nigel Martin, who's in goal. I'm going to put a list there. But not mine. Matt brought it in, you filthy. So, anyway, we're going to...
Apparently for goalkeeper's choice, though, most women prefer flowers to semen. So.
Really?
Yeah.
There's some of the crowd, and it's off. We're away. There it goes.
It's a beautiful thing. He's moved down the pitch.
It's gone for the...
But it's Chile now. Chile on the break.
It's a foul. It's a filthy, dirty foul. England, the crowd don't like that much, and he's just run up there. There he is.
He flicked a plastic man.
Barry Spinnaker there, and little Tommy Tompkinson.
Jimmy Twizzler.
Oh, there he is. Oh, but they've given it away straight away. It's the number 11 there, and he's running. It's a goal kick. It's a goal kick. There's little boy Fraser there on his horn, right?
On his high horse.
Half time. Half time.
That's it. No, we'll be back in a minute.
That's ridiculous.
Riley.
That is stupid.
We can have a penalty shootout, though.
I nearly sprained myself then. I had to stop in mid-swing. That's happened before, though.
We will be back at the XFM
Mum, I don't want any tea. I'm busy.
You're very good with your fingers on.
Right after this.
Well, Claire, England are down to 10 men. I had to pull one of my players off at half-time.
That's very kind of you. My boys only get oranges.
I used to do that to mine, but they wouldn't put the tights on and have the bag over their head. But here we go. And it's look at that lovely ball there. A Hoddle-type ball into nowhere in particular. It's Chile again. They've shown out there. They found his own player. They missed it completely. England move up there, and it's a dirty foul.
I'll take it.
Quite a dangerous area. He's moving two. He's not... one, two.
Here we go. I've never been in such close proximity to you, Ricky.
England in possession again. Oh, look at this move here.
It's like you have to say...
they're keeping it. They're playing with the ball now. It's a foul. He's going to take it quickly. It's there.
I would like to apologise for my son's behaviour. He is a filthy little f***er who's been a the most of his life and treats me like a
So, Doris Stokes, right, is dressed like a dominatrix, right, and she's dripping hot wax onto the naked torso of Arthur Millard.
Yeah, of course he is.
Right, and he, in turn, is being pleasured, right, by Dusty Springfield.
Dusty Springfield's not dead.
What?
You twat. Dusty Springfield's not dead.
Yes, she is.
No, she isn't.
She is.
Of course she's not. She's dead. Of course she's not dead.
Who am I thinking of?
I don't know. Dusty Springfield's alive and well and playing with Arthur Millard. No, she's not dead.
Oh, God.
Well, excellent.
Oh.
It was going so well, wasn't it?
Oh.
I like the bit up until then, though.
Yeah.
I like the idea of her and Mallard.
Well, that's all true.
In a farm. We can't do that anyway. Still, see, you can't do that on the radio, talking about that sort of thing. I'll tell you what, though. If we're going to pick on a dead person, why pick Doris Stokes?
I don't know.
The one dead person you don't pick.
I know. God.
I'll have to convince her she's dead.
But even in real life, she'd harness the powers of the dark side, so we don't really want her to get on our, you know,
She liked the dark side.
Getting on our
That was her
backs.
favourite. She's getting on our backs. Don't get me started
Well,
on that.
Oh, goodness me, it's just nothing but innuendo and
Dusty
libel.
Spring, I don't believe it.
Play a record,
We're in
James.
trouble
We're
now.
in trouble.
Oh, God. You should have picked someone like Scylla, who is dead.
Muff Shandy says turn it up. Earplugs are gay.
Earplugs are gay. Hear what I say now. Earplugs are gay. Get them out the way now. Feel the need to make them bleed. My brain needs noise to speak. Mother.
The new single by Muff Shandy, Earplugs are gay.
And the bloke with the gimp mask and the umbrella said, Doris, I'm not doing that.
Gervais,
And he
we're
left.
leaving it. We're leaving it.
Go on, sorry.
I was talking to my parents on the phone the other day, and I started swearing, and I've never done this before, and it's a terrible thing because I've crossed this barrier now, across this line, which I previously, for 23 odd years, I'd managed to sort of stay the right side of.
Yeah.
I'm talking to my mum, and she mentions to me that I'm going to lose a lot of money. I don't want to go into it, but I'm going to lose a lot of money. And she told me how much. It was £5,000, I think. She went, I went, effing hell. Obviously, I said the real thing, effing hell. She just stopped. She just went, pardon me? And I thought, what have I done? I thought, I can't explain myself, because she didn't know that I knew those words. So I just said, well, that's a lot of money.
That got you out of it.
That got me out of it.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
you know what I mean? That crossing that step.
Yeah.
It's quite a terrible thing. It's like, I look forward to the day when I can bring a girl home and say, look, I do know about sex. And twat.
No, you can't.
But when I was a kid and I first went to senior school, I started to learn all these swear words that I didn't know.
Of course you can say the word twat.
Right.
You're not meant to.
I started learning all these swear words, and I went home and I started using the word twat. I just thought it was a slightly stronger version of twit.
Yeah, yeah.
Just it's a bit tougher for some reason.
Yeah.
And so I used to go around saying that, and I'd go, my sister would say, stop ruining my Lego, and I'd go, you twat.
Yeah.
And make your bed, Steve. No, you twat. I'd say to my mum, right? And I didn't realise what it meant.
Right.
And my dad, right, he didn't really know much about swear words, so he started using it as well. He started going, oh, you twat, Steve. And, do you want to clean the bath? No, you twat. And we just started using it all the time, right?
Yeah.
So then at school, Mark Johnson told me what it meant.
Yeah.
Right? Obviously, I'm stunned. I'm thinking, I can't go around calling my mum a twat.
Yeah.
So I didn't. I just stopped using it.
Yeah.
Like that. Just stopped using it. But I didn't have the guts to tell my dad what it meant.
Oh, no.
So he carries on using it, and to this day, we were driving along. He'll say to my mum, Elaine, watch where you're going, you twat, you great big twat. And I just want to say to him, Dad, don't say that to my mum, because she knows. Oh, she knows what it means.
Oh, no,
but
really?
She's not going to say to him,
Oh, God.
Ron, would you stop saying that word? Because
Yeah. Same thing happened to me. My dad still says fouch.
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh, Felchin, talking of that, right, it's Doris Stokes.
Yeah.
She's got this huge...
4 sailors and a big
sailors.
bucket and like a weight. And well, that's it, Steve.
Is it?
It's the news now. Then we're out of it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, we've had a few laughs, a few tears.
Yeah, well, don't go on about it. XFM 104.9, Ricky Gervais.
Gervais, I've just thought of a great game. All right. Emma, who helps us out here, she's just brought in a couple of beers for us.
Yeah.
All right. And I know you
We're
have
going to drink them after the show because I do not drive the desk and drink.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, don't pick it up. Don't pick it up.
Okay, right.
Because the thing is, there's a picture. All right.
Right.
On the bottle, which I don't think you've seen it yet. Have
No.
you? Right. And I guarantee, if I turn this bottle round, you're going to start.
Again, this is good radio, isn't it?
You're going to start laughing when you see this picture.
Right.
Now, before I turn it around,
Yeah.
right, hopefully you will laugh spontaneously.
Yeah.
It's a new competition, all right? You
Right.
can fax us in pictures. You can send pictures in the post, all right?
Yeah.
Any picture which I can then, during the show, hold up and show to Gervais. If he laughs spontaneously, you'll win a gift. You'll win a prize. That's a great competition,
Isn't
Gervais.
it? And great radio.
And great
'Cause
radio.
They'll be laughing at the picture at home, won't they?
Exactly.
They'll be going, no wonder he laughed. Look at that.
Well, all right, there's simple things like that which don't work, but the point is...
Yeah.
The point is, right... Anyway,
You'll still try. Okay.
Just-
Let's test it. He's going to turn this little chubby pint of beer around, whatever it is.
just calm yourself.
Okay. All right.
Don't want you to...
Hurry up. I want to drink it.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right, play a record, Gervais.
Oh, God. Blur and Tracy Jacks from 1965 there. Cheeky little monkeys.
Well, I think we've established ourselves there now, Gervais,
as radio gods.
As radio gods.
Yeah.
We've come up with possibly the most enjoyable radio game in the history of all things. Basically, what we want you to do is send in pictures, drawings...
Is it as good as this?
Gervais, put it away. We want drawings, pictures, photographs. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to show them to Gervais midway through the show. You'll never know when. They might just suddenly pop up, and we'll see if Gervais laughs hysterically. And if he does, you win a prize. I guarantee it. Yeah. It could be that you'll win a couple of pulp tickets if we've got them to give away. Yeah. It might be that you win a crate of beer, anything. Yeah. Whatever we've got to hand, you'll win it if you can make Gervais laugh simply by me showing him a picture. The address is XFM, 97 Charlotte Street, London W1P 1LB, alright? And you can fax us, of course, 0171 580 1234.
I must warn them that I really have been desensitised now because I sit opposite you.
Well, exactly.
Do you know what I mean? Do you know how hideous and, like, ridiculous they've got to be to make me laugh?
The pictures have got to be pretty odd. Yeah. The address, XFM, 97 Charlotte Street, London W1P 1LB.
Apart from bad lyrics as well, I like it when pop stars and marketing managers of record companies try and get clever with their, titles for albums and stuff. Remember Wet, Wet, Wet? Popped in, sold out.
Nice.
Oh, lovely.
Beautiful.
And you know Tony Banks out of Genesis, he did his solo project, and what he had, right, was the album there, and he had Banks across the top, right, and using the S to start the next word coming down was statement.
Clever.
Banks statement. Oh, I was watching
Tony Banks, is he not the sports minister?
Oh, I don't know, he was in Genesis when he was younger though, wasn't he?
I don't know.
I think so.
I don't know how it works. Well, because Phil Collins is Minister of Shite.
Right. When I'm alone, right, and Jane's out, I sort of channel surf. I never watch a programme. Right. I sit down to it and I think 2 minutes.
You shocked me.
Yeah. And I just sort of going through and I was going back and forth between the Waltons and, like, the Box.
Right.
Music Television, You Control.
Yeah.
MTV. VH1. Ooh. And I got a glimpse of Toya Wilcox, which I stopped, obviously.
Yeah.
And she's on one of these religious programmes. I think it was on BBC Two. I don't know what it was, but it was with that bloke. Oh, God. I can't tell this anecdote. I can't stand it if I don't know the name. It's sort of like a Jeremy Paxman type thing. You know, he went to university, he was going to be a serious journalist. He wanted to be K-A-D, but he settled for Les Dennis. Oh, one of those sort of people that was on That's Life. No, I'm not telling it until someone phones in. Toya Wilcox from a religious programme. What's that bloke's name? Then I'll tell it. 0171 580 2000.
Gervais, have you ever watched an entire documentary all the way through?
You don't know one, don't you?
Beautiful.
You don't know. Now, New Order's your favourite band of all time, isn't it?
Yes, that's right.
Paul Wright called. It was John Stapleton.
Oh, was it?
It was one of those, you know what I mean? It was sort of like the Paul Heine, Kieran, what is it, Prendeville. And Chris Sale, all that sort of type of thing, you know what I mean?
Right, so, and this was on BBC Two.
And it's always one of those people, you're sitting with people and they go, oh, I went to university with him.
I know.
And they suddenly realise it's not a proud thing, you know.
I know.
Oh, and they just go quiet. It's never impressive, is it?
It's never Prince.
No, exactly.
Or, I don't know, somebody really great and groovy.
Yeah.
It's never, I don't know, say Rick Astley.
And then you start realising that you're around someone's house and they go, and he comes on, you just don't say anything.
Yeah.
And then someone goes, didn't you go? No. No, I thought I did. It was the other one. It was Chris Sale.
Did you go to anybody, school with anybody?
Michael Jackson.
Did you?
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Odd that. You went to school presumably in the States?
Well, no. He was in Reading for a lot of his life.
Right.
Yeah.
Was he some kind of exchange programme?
Yeah. We sent them, Charlie Chaplin, funnily enough.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you?
Took a long time for them to get round it. You know what the Americans are like.
You're making this up.
Yeah. Anyway, Toya's talking to John Stapleton, and I suddenly realised it's a religious programme straight away, because it was over in the church, right? And
nothing gets past you, mate.
No way. Could be archaeology is us.
So wait a minute, whoa. So people, Toya's on some religious programme.
It's not worth it.
John Stapleton.
Yeah. Okay. And I'm just flicked through and I went, hold on, it's Toya. And he goes, it was very spiritual. She went, yes. And I realised she was talking about a wedding. She was going, it was very, very spiritual indeed. And he said, but no hymns. She went, no, we had silence instead. silence instead. So now we will do silence number 3. It's 4.5 minutes long, so keep your gob shut, right? And I think, oh, what is she talking about? He went, She went, people are scared of... Sorry, people are... That was Chris Eubank, right? She said, people are scared of silence. Yeah. And then she said, the thing is, during silence, there's a lot of unconscious thought. What? You thought that you don't know you're thinking? You said it was 3.5 minutes. I didn't think a thing during that. I better plug into my unconscious to find out what exactly I was standing up for 3 minutes. Going, who's the women in the hats? What are we doing here? What a load of pretentious twaddle that
Well, I've never liked her. I've never liked her.
Oh, she's alright.
That's all the more reason to hate her.
No, I don't hate her. All those people I've just mentioned, they don't come close to Lenny Henry. I saw another bit of him doing his stand-up in America. Oh, God, it's so nauseating. He's got another series, apparently. Does anyone like Lenny Henry? Oh, well, obviously. It's a massive star. Does anyone listening to this show...
really like Lenny Henry?
Yeah. Or, is there anyone that annoys me more than Lenny Henry? I should answer that one, shouldn't I?
Yes.
Do I win a prize?
I think what you want to do there is you want to speak correctly. It's another simple thing, Gervais, which will help you out in your radio career.
Oh no, I'm Swerve Driver. That's 3 minutes 41. I've got to pick one. 7 minutes to the news.
Gervais, whoa, before you move on, can I just tell you, because we talked about celebrities and going to school with celebrities and things.
Yeah.
I have a very famous second cousin.
Really?
Yeah, I'm going to tell you who it is in a minute.
Really?
Yeah.
And I've got the best joke in the world.
Have you?
I should have been trailing that. That'd have kept them on their tender hooks. Why are they sitting on tender hooks?
So we've got...
What are tender hooks?
I think it's tenter hooks. I don't know what they are, but I don't think it's...
What? Oh, okay. 0171. Who annoys me more than Lenny Henry? No one. You've won that one. So don't bother phoning in.
But who annoys you, the listener, more than Lenny Henry?
Yeah. Oh, that's a good one.
Clever.
Because then it's thrown it to them.
Yeah,
and it's their opinion. Oh!
Simple thing.
Excellent.
I noticed again you didn't bother to give the whole phone number.
What did I say?
You actually just said 0171. It used to be, as I recall, 0171 580, which is about half of it, but no, just 0171 now.
Oh, Swerve Driver. XFM 104.9, Ricky Gervais Show. Well, it's nearly over, but I have got a great joke, and we've got a simple rule here. You only have to tell a joke on air if it's about going into a pub.
That's right.
Okay, you ready?
Go on.
Penguin goes into a pub, goes up to the bar, and says to the barman, "Have you seen my dad in here?" And he goes, "I don't know. What's he look like?"
Yeah, no, it's not bad. It's all right. It's all right. I had a similar one about something going into a pub. I think it was a turd and a wig, but I can't remember what the punchline is. If anyone knows, 0171 580 2000. Something about a turd and a wig. Gervais, I've also obviously got my celebrity relation, which I'll tell you about in a minute.
That's about it then?
Yeah, we've enjoyed ourselves.
Oh, dear. Bald character, once drummer for Genesis, is more annoying. Who's lost this for? Smoked fish. Oh, what? What's this, Emma?
That is
what
tenterhooks are.
Oh, what are they? Oh, tenterhooks are what?
It's what smoked fish are hung from.
Excellent. And bald character, he's more annoying than Lenny Henry. Okay. Once drummer for Genesis, well, that's Phil Collins.
You can't say that.
Of course you can. I can say Phil Collins is more, it's a matter of opinion, isn't it?
Yeah, but he said that on the phone. He said, "Please don't say that, it's a bit mean."
Phil Collins is a deeply boring man. Anyone can say that.
I won't say who it is who said it then.
Okay.
We've got out of it, haven't we? Joe Pasquale is less funny. Ooh, yeah, okay. Who's that?
I mean, the point is that you can say that Phil Collins is a bold, boring man in the same way you can say Andy Peters is a raging... Gervais,
Jilly thinks I'm adorable, apparently.
Gervais, I don't think we've got time to really talk about this.
Okay, what have we got to do next week? Oh, we can't say who your celebrity was, but I just thought we could phone in who you think it is. I mean, I've got a few ideas who your celebrity second cousin is. Your mum. Mr. Ed?
No.
Godzilla?
No. The point is that this is a real celebrity, so, I mean... Okay. Celebrity. So, I'm not making it up. It's not going to be as exciting as, whoa, it's Elvis or whatever. It's not that goofy, but it's still...
they do share some of your genetic material?
No, you wouldn't know it.
Really?
No, Normal? You will, yeah.
Symmetrical? Really?
A good-looking person.
Blood reaching the surface?
A good-looking person.
Really?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Do they probably denied your existence, or I mean, they're obviously going to deny that they're related to you then, aren't they?
Well, I'd say I tried to get some of their money. No.
What else do we do? I'll send me some hideous pictures.
Yeah, I'll just give the address again. XFM 97 Charlotte Street, London, W1P.
I've got to go to the pub. 4 o'clock again.
Yeah.
One computer's not working.
Is it not?
No, this all sounds funny. What's that one? Is that the one I listen to?
Just press a few buttons.
No, I put it on there. Oh, desktop. I don't know. What these do. Is your mic working?
Sorry, I got a bit of a cold.
Oh, God, I had a big list of things to talk about as well.
Did you?
Yeah. No. Rocking from the Crypt.
Oh, it's a good start.
On a rope, which is appropriate because we've got a little Gravediggers track to play later, haven't we?
Oh, yeah.
Called Suicide.
It's one of my favourite tracks, Gervais. It's by the Gravediggers, but it has got a bit of bad language.
Well, that's okay because you've played it to me a couple of times, and I reckon I've got it off pat.
Really?
I'm going to be bleeping it out live.
You're going to do a live bleep out?
I should say, you know, we usually have a few beers and we get throughout the show, and I get steadily drunk, which is unprofessional. This saved a bit of time. Turned up pissed.
You turned up drunk today?
Yeah, so that's I'll tell you what.
But I'll be honest with you, Gervais. You know, normally if someone gets drunk, their speech begins to slur.
Yeah.
They talk rubbish.
Yeah.
No difference.
No,
with you.
that's the beauty of it.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of being me.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
How drunk are you?
I had a little bit of wine.
Did you? Couple of glasses?
It's a lovely... I might get a little bit melancholy. What about the little baby kangaroos have to crawl all at their mums? I help them. Got a fax here for you, Steve, actually.
Oh, lovely. Good news.
It's from Becky. She's listening to us in bed. She's been a bit lazy. She's been on holiday. And she wants me to dedicate a song to... dedicate it to Skanky Steve, because he is an alien. And she's been a little picture of him, Slimy Steve. Isn't that lovely? And she wants me to play a Subterranean Homesick Alien by Radiohead. And that's sweet. So people do think of you.
Lovely.
And I got one from Laura, as says to Steve, you still sound as stupid as ever, you asymmetrical, asexual, rabid, anemic, flea-ridden deformity. Oh, see, you have got people thinking of you. See?
Yeah. I'd rather they didn't.
Baby Bird, and if you'll be mine, then I'll be yours. And Baby Bird was actually in this week with Claire.
Was
lovely,
he?
Lovely man.
Oh, Baby Bird was it at XFM?
He's very nice.
Is he?
He's got a beak and funny little claws.
Oh, Rick.
I know, it made me laugh. It was
oh, my God, we're desperate.
To be an
we're
egg.
Desperate men, Rick, if you've got to resort to that kind
I called him Baby Bird, he went, I've never been called that before. Which is bizarre.
But the band are called Baby Bird, he's called Stephen.
Can you go to turn that down next door? All the time to a show.
Music, aren't
they? Emma, it's not on. That's insane.
I can hear a throb from the other room.
Yeah.
Someone's got... This is insane, Gervais. It's like trying to host a radio show.
Yeah. And now he's laughing. Yeah.
Well,
anyway,
it's all going to be...
we're going to play a track that you've brought in.
That's right.
Go on, what is it?
It's a fantastic tune by the Gravediggers, part of the Wu-Tang Clan rap collective. Yeah. Right, it's from their album.
Not to be confused with the Wu-Tang Clam. That's a little shellfish.
Yeah.
That's into rap.
Yeah, it swears a lot.
Yeah, terrible, yeah.
The track is...
Got a muscle posse.
The track is beautiful. You've probably heard it on the dance floor, maybe in some indie club.
Yeah.
1-800-SUICIDES.
Yeah.
Now, I would stress, Rick, it has got a bit of bad language.
I know. I mean, I've listened to this twice, and I reckon I've got it off pat. I reckon I'm going to pull the fader down at just the right places and go, okay?
Right, you're going to sort of bleep it out.
And if it goes wrong, so what? You know, that's real. People have a problem with swearing. I don't. Do you?
No.
I'm doing it because it's rules, and, you know,
the great thing about
we want to stay on air because, you know, we take our job seriously.
We do.
And, you know, I think we're sorry, excuse my French, bloody good DJs,
Well, I think you're absolutely right, Rick.
Yeah.
Let me shake your hand.
Yeah, all right.
There we are. A good shaking of hand there. I love a bit of rap.
That wasn't actually French.
No.
Was it? It's weird, that, isn't it?
Pardon my French. People always say when they maybe say bollocks.
Excuse my French, but le plume de ma tante. Hey, come on, language. We'll be learning a little bit of foreign language later. I've brought in Instant Yiddish by Fred Kogos. I've always wanted to learn Yiddish.
Really?
Yeah. Narishnek, foolishness. Some glick. Some schlimmen, yeah, for better, for worse. So I'll teach you little useless phrases like that out of the old Instant Yiddish book. But first, what was this? Gravediggers.
It's Gravediggers. They're keeping it real. They're keeping it raw. So there is a bit of bad language.
Yeah, well, mine's raw.
You've been keeping it raw?
Yeah, of course I have. Right, I'm going to have a go at this then.
All right.
Right.
Don't get
nervous.
1 minute.
No, don't. Shut up. Right, I've got to play this. Shut up then. Don't put me off. I've got to concentrate.
Bleep it out live.
And I will, yeah, shut up.
All right, is it going?
Oi. And that's for Steve Vox, who's listening in Reading. It's from Lee to him. And Steve is the president of the Geeks, Nerds and Losers Society, the GNL. Lee's the vice president.
I got thrown out of that.
What embarrassing walking down the street with you.
Exactly.
Oh,
it's a terrible state.
Yeah.
Gervais, it was Saturday night last night.
Yeah.
And I didn't get to sleep until 6 in the morning.
Ooh. Flatmates having a party.
Yeah.
Not invited?
No.
Next time though.
Well, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know why you hang around with them.
Well, at
least I look after you. People say to me, is Steve really as ugly as you say? I go, he's worse. Do you know what I mean? But that's no, do you know what I mean though?
You're doing me a favour.
Well, of course I am.
You're protecting me.
Of course I am.
I'd say one day, right, it's just one of me at the moment, but one day there'll be a whole squadron. It'll be like Planet of the Apes.
Oh my God, and you don't actually need anyone else to sort of like breed, do you?
Exactly. We can just reproduce as we are. It'll be like Planet of the Apes, right? There'll be sort of a Charlton Heston figure.
Planet of the Squids.
It'll crash land.
Get your damn dirty tentacle off me.
It'll crash land. Yeah, exactly. And there'll just be loads of me crawling around, all identical, chasing him on horseback.
And they see like Bristol Temple meet, and they go, "Oh my God, they blew it up!"
Yeah,
he's back in Bristol with all your. Oh no,
incredible.
It's a charlatans, and then there must be an organisation of volunteers or something who, if it's like touch and go, if it's really serious, if you're like clinically depressed about it, and you really can't get a woman, they don't want just people turning up who can get girls and saying, "Oh, I fancy," But in your case, they'll speak to you, they'll see you, and I think, there must be some sort of national health thing or private where you can actually sleep with, I don't know, a voluntary worker.
You know what I mean?
So? Well, yeah, there's people that... Yeah, I know, but there's people that, I don't know, volunteer for geriatric duty, and they're exploding all over the place. They're covered in the stuff, right? There's people that work on leper colonies, right, for nothing. There must be someone who will sleep with you out of sympathy. You don't want that. Of course you don't. You don't want that, do you?
Well, let's not be hasty, Rick. I mean, these people, especially if they need some sort of free publicity, get a bit of, sort of press and media attention, I also sort of help to publicise their campaign, really.
There's probably an organisation that they go off to, like, just strange climes and go on to, like, leper islands and that, and they work with them. Or they can sleep with you. Now, that's got to do the lepers some good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Wouldn't that be terrible if that was the option, right? And suddenly volunteers to leper colonies doubled.
Was like going to Torremolinos.
Yeah.
Let me on the bus. Sorry, there's no room on the bus, but you're at the back there.
Yeah.
Going, well, then here we go.
Here I am then.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I signed up for the lepers.
Yeah.
I'm licking their wounds. Well, sorry, but...
Geriatric duty.
Yeah.
Scraping
it out.
Oh, dear. Oh, I heard a song in the week, right? I've heard it before. It's by Ween. And it goes, "Push your little daisies and make them come up." And I don't know what it's called. 0171 580 2000. I don't know where to look. "Push the little daisies and make them come up." It's like that. It is.
It's rubbish.
I've been going around singing that.
There's no song with that lyric.
It's like that. It goes, "Push the little daisies and make them come up."
Shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up.
That's what my friends have been saying for the last 4 days.
God, you're really irritating me today.
Like, people will go and go, "If you'll be mine," not too annoying. But after about 10 times, you go, "Oh, can you sing something else?" But when you've heard, "Push your little daisies and make them come up," it can get really annoying.
Yes,
it really can, can't it?
Shut up.
Okay, one of dies, you and me song. It's great. I was just going to gag. I love that one.
It's great, actually.
Maybe we should play it again.
Well, maybe later on. I'm not that mad about it.
I like that.
She's not quite as irritating
as me. No, but then who is? We were talking earlier about how hideous how you look, and you can't get a woman because you're quite nasty as well. And Emma, our producer here, who thought, look, this is not fair, because Steve is quite affectionate. When you get to sort of know, like E.T., when you first watch E.T., you go, ugh, and then by the end you think, oh, do you know what I mean? It sort of like gets that deeper. And she went, "I remind you, Steve, what I said when I first met you," and this is like her best, stab at a compliment to make you feel better. She said, "I thought you're really not that ugly."
So the assumption is I am ugly.
Yeah.
It's just not as bad as it's made out.
And that's like, you know what I mean? Yeah. And she's like, "No, don't be silly. You're really good. You're really not that ugly." Yeah. It was a good effort, though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You know, that was nice, Emma. That was really nice. It was a good effort, but it was shallow and futile. It doesn't mean anything. Look at his little face. Oh,
look at that fax over there. Check that fax out, right?
To Ricky, Steve's skin problem closed up, which actually silicon carbide particles.
Someone sent in a fax, right, and they've got this sort of hideous kind of mutated cells, whatever, and they've put on the fax, to Rick, Steve's skin problem closed up. You've never said I've got a skin problem.
No, I haven't. You haven't got a skin
just
problem.
Assuming, no.
It's almost translucent, this skin. It's very pale. It's like, you know, those newborn fish when you can see all the hearts, can't you? All the hearts in many fish. They've got one each. Lots of fish, lots of hearts.
Gervais, shut up. You're irritating me now, and you're abusive, and you're just winding me up.
Oh.
No, I'm a little bit offended by it.
I know. You should be. But what about this charity thing? There must be one. 0171 580 2000. Oh, that would be fantastic.
That'd be great. And it, it'd be like £1 fix. You'd write on the little form.
Yeah.
And you could get friends and relatives to sponsor you.
Would that be per stroke or per shag?
I think it's for the whole thing, the whole event.
Yeah.
It'll be a big event. You know those guys, I think it was a hoax, but they were going to televise the first moment they lost their virginity. So they were going to broadcast it down the internet, and they were going to have sex on the internet live, and everyone was going to applaud and watch and pay for it. Maybe I could organise that as well, make a bit of money out of it.
Yeah, but think of the technology by then, though.
Incredible.
They would just be able to think it, won't they, and see you losing your virginity. And they all have big swollen heads. You might be good looking in the year 2090. You never know, because it's all relative, isn't it? You know, in Bristol, you're a good looking fella, aren't you, in Bristol?
I'm a good looking guy.
Oh, this is Bell and Sebastian, the boy with the arm strap. This is for Jim Hobbs, who said, who said, can we hear more about Jessup? And I better tell people now, I've had a lot of factors about Jessup. Jessup is spelled Jezoc. I made it up. That's how it's spelled. Okay.
All right, Gervais. You'll tell us a bit more about Jessup, will you?
Oh yeah. I've got a whole new storyline.
Before you carry on, 0171 580 2000. I've got some sponsorship forms already printed up. So just send. Give me a call. I can post one to you.
I will sleep with Steve. Or I will go on and work with a leprechaun Connolly. Billy,
shut up! Play a record.
Scottish bloke with a beard with his legs falling off.
You drunken sot.
Gets quieter and quieter, doesn't it? A couple of phone calls. Rob phoned and said, slap Steve for saying 0181 instead of 0171. See, it's the single most important thing. The number is 0171 580 2000. That's why you don't hear me mucking that up.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
I apologise.
Pump Ricky with more wine and challenge him to quack over the Out of Nowhere League. So what? I don't know. I've what's that sentence again?
What? That was a sentence?
No, shut up. I had something to say then.
You are drunk.
Oh, yeah.
I can smell it on your breath.
Shut up!
I can smell it on your breath, for God's sake.
Don't wind me up, man. I've got this new storyline for Jessup. I want help with it. What it is, right? I think it starts off with this villain, right? Jessup brings him in, right? And he's murdered maybe a little kid or someone's husband. The woman's there and she's terrible. Well, you would be.
Yeah.
Right? Jessup's in there and he goes, don't worry. He's gonna, by the time he gets out, Steve will have a girlfriend, right? She goes, right, it won't be my boy back, will it? No, but you can have one of mine. I've got loads or something, right? Anyway, he goes to the court, right? And he's only tampered with the jury and he's a nasty piece of work.
Oh, not the murderer?
Yeah. He walks free and he sort of winks at Jessup on the way out. Do you think Jessup's going to let it lie?
Jessup's not going to let that villain, what, has he got a piece of evidence?
Well, no, he goes after him, shoots him anyway. Because, it's just redundant. It turns out the bloke didn't actually do it. But, as Jessup says, better, kill innocent people than let one, guilty person go free.
That's Jessup's philosophy.
Yeah. And shoot first, ask questions later. You don't want to be stitched up. He's got a reputation. And then he gets off with a woman, and they have another kid, and it's all right.
Yeah, I'll stop you there.
Why?
Jessup just killed an innocent man. He's your superhero. He's your, your heroic hard-boiled cop. He just killed an innocent man. I'm a little bit disappointed.
Oh, so he's got to be perfect, has he?
Well, I'm just a little bit disappointed.
Well, no, he can't be perfect. He's got things to do. We know he's got problems. He drinks too much. He kills innocent people. You go out there every day. See how you survive.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
We got Mama Said Knock You Out lined up. It's one of our joint little favourites. We like this one and we like some other songs, don't we?
Yeah.
'Cause we're like mates.
I got a little plot.
Yeah.
Right? It's Jesuk, right? And he retires. He just gets out the whole thing. All right, that's the final one. We've pulled a discreet veil over the whole Jesuk debacle.
Right.
All right, is that okay?
Yeah.
Rick, forget Jesuk.
Right.
Because I've got my own show. I'll be telling you about.
Have you really?
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Am I in it?
No, not really.
Something to do with... Right, okay.
It's a genuine one I've come up with.
You know this song, right? Mama Said Knock You Out. I like to, shadow box that. I've been working out today on the big bag, did a bit of boxing, because I'm in training. I challenged Canfield to a fight when I was pissed. Thursday night, he was swaying. I challenged him to fight. I offered him £1,000 prize money. That was the purse. Whether he won or lost, he still said no.
Oh, he's a wuss. He's about 14 or something.
Yeah, but he's about 6 foot.
Yeah.
Maybe he was scared of killing me.
Yeah.
Jesuk is not scared of that.
Jesuk's gone. He's out of it.
Okay.
There might be a comeback special one day, but thank God he's
Let's
gone.
work on it.
Well,
that's my challenge to Canfield. You know what I mean?
Said knock you out.
Yeah, I'm putting it out. I'm putting it out over the airs.
Yeah, you're keeping it real.
You know, Death Row and Puffy and all that, and Tupac, and that's like me and Canfield.
Oh, that's a fantastic idea.
I'm saying, come and get it, Canfield. I'm saying, I'm here, you know what I mean?
That East Coast, West Coast rivalry we can recreate amongst DJs.
Yeah.
Steve Lamack, outside now, have you seen him? He's a weedy little dweeb.
Yeah?
Oh, fantastic.
You can't actually say that, because, he's a nice guy, and...
well, maybe so.
Yeah, so you're going to fight Lamack, I'm going to fight Canfield.
Be brilliant.
Let's keep it within XFM. Crowley.
Yeah.
Remember he had a fight once at school, and his defence, lucky he had a hymn book on him, and he hit the bloke in the nose with the hymn book. So you don't mess with Crowley, because he's probably carrying, Bibles, hymn books.
He's loaded, he's got some kind of religious paraphernalia with
old parchment papers.
Yeah, crucifixes.
Paper cuts are the worst.
Oh, nasty.
Oh, imagine that, a little bit of papyrus across the eyelid. Oh, you don't want to mess with Crowley. No, I'm saying Canfield, come and get it, you know what I mean? He hangs out with his Deftones and all that lot, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Should we just ask out? Who should we threaten out? Who else can we threaten out?
Well, let's not go too mad.
Well, what about Henry Rollins?
Wow,
I've made a mistake.
I don't
I've made an error there. There are a lot of people I could have chosen. Jarvis, for instance. I've gone straight to...
A lot of people come before Henry Rollins, don't they?
I was a fool.
Some British heavyweight boxers, for example.
Yeah.
I'd rather fight than Henry Rollins.
Before we carry on, because I'm going to tell you about my my TV idea in a minute, Rick, because this is an idea I've been working on, and it's serious. It's like, Jesuk's got a certain strength, a certain quality, and I think you'll like this as well. But before we do that, I've been sent a picture. A picture's been faxed through.
Oh, excellent.
And it's a little challenge, as ever.
Right.
It's make Ricky laugh. If you laugh at the picture I've got here, Rick, then Martin in Crouch End, he wins... I thought we could give him...
I like it already, Martin in Crouch End.
I thought maybe we could give him the Baby Bird album.
Why? Why do you mean it's mine? You haven't got one, so you go on then, yeah.
Well, I'll give that to him. But anyway, here's a picture. See what you think.
I like it. There's a little explanation as well. And it's subtle, because I had to get right to the end for the big line. You're not allowed to see this. No. That is fantastic.
So well done to Martin. I think he wins an award.
Yeah, he does, yeah. Yeah, okay.
So if you want to win something tasty, give us a call or fax us through a picture. 0171 580 1234. Your pictures, please. Make Ricky laugh.
Your idea of this new show, which I haven't heard yet, right? But we should start getting together all the other stuff, or we're going to get ripped off. I sounded just like Albert Tatlock then.